Well, what's going on, guys? It's the Lone Courier here, and today I am making a little video in response to MrTLexify's video why Black Ops won't be the best zombies game. Black Ops 3, that is. And you know what? I totally agree with literally everything he says in that video. You know, there's the one fact that he said, well, the one point he made was, you know, like, with making a game that has longevity to it, you need to have, you know, obviously you need to have a lot of stuff that will attract a lot of customers over a certain amount of time. And the thing is, Activision don't want that at all. Activision only want people to play the game for a year and then ditch that game and go and buy the new one, which is actually what is going to kill Call of Duty, actually, because, you know, if the company are going, well, we're not gonna release like mod tools or stuff like that because we don't want this game to last years into the future. We only want people to, you know, play this game for a year and then get rid of it and then play the next game when it comes out. And that is without a doubt the worst thing that is with the worst problem with Activision, because, you know, obviously they're such a big company nowadays that money is their primary focus, and Call of Duty is one of those games that consistently brings in millions. I don't know if like billions, but it brings in millions per year when, you know, when you factor in stuff like DLC, microtransactions, the game in the first place, all these bundles and stuff that you can buy. And, you know, like, obviously all they want to do is just have pre-orders high, and then, you know, obviously people will buy the next game, and then, you know, the cycle continues. All they just want is you to buy the game and then get rid of it, then play the next one, and that's it. And that's the one thing that's possibly the most annoying thing, is because they know that there's problems with the way they make their games, but they don't want to really fix it because all they want to do is make money. And you know what, that is actually going to kill Call of Duty as a whole, because you think about it, there's all these other games that are like really old, as what MrTLexify said, like Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. You know, there's all these PC games, and they still have massive fan bases. Like Fallout for example. Fallout 3 still has probably like hundreds of thousands of players per day, and obviously it's not a multiplayer game, it's a single player game, but that's because of mods and, you know, like all these expansions that people can make because they've got the tools to make them on PC. And Bethesda have the right idea here, you know, with Fallout 4, how they are enabling mods for consoles. Well, they're saying, yes, you're allowed to use mods on consoles. It doesn't mean that you can create your own mods, it basically means that you can use the mods off PC, which someone on PC has made, to, you know, expand your game on console, which is just amazing, because that's going to make the game last so much longer. And the thing is, Bethesda know that that is going to add so much more sales, and they know that by doing that, a lot of people are going to be playing this game for the next few years until the next Fallout release, which I hope is Obsidian. But, you know, if Call of Duty were to do something like this, like embrace the whole mods, you know, like modded maps and stuff. And the thing is like a lot of kids seem to have this thing imprinted in their minds that mods equals hacks, and that means God mode in multiplayer. No, it doesn't. All a mod is, well, the term that I'm talking about anyways, you know, like your custom maps and custom zombies maps, custom multiplayer maps. You know, it changes the skin, adds weapons from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, 2 and 3, you know, stuff like that. But Activision probably don't want that, because that's obviously going to affect their sales on their next game, and obviously they just want to make their money and then cash in, which is such a big problem. You know, like, if Activision would just say, yes, you can use mods, it's fine, on console, that would just be amazing, because it'd make the game last so much longer, and it would attract more buyers in the future. But obviously if it attracts more buyers in the future, that'll attract more buyers to buy Black Ops 3 instead of buying Ghosts 2, Advanced Warfare 2. And that's a shame, really, because, you know, Treyarch are amazing at making their games, and if they were to say, yes, you can't use mods, think about, like, the stuff you could add. Like, Black Ops 3 next gen game looks absolutely amazing. The graphics look amazing, and you know, obviously, it's just with World at War. Like, I'm pretty sure Black Ops 1 had the mod tools released recently, and if you look at how many people are now playing Black Ops 1 multiplayer, well, no multiplayer, but like Black Ops 1 Custom Zombies map, it's huge. You know, like the number is huge, and it's amazing to see that, like a game that's so old just come back in such a big way. And I wish that was, you know, I wish that was the case for Black Ops 2 and 3. You know, if they would just release, if they would just say yes, you can use mods on them. But that's just one thing. And just a few other things I wanted to say is Black Ops 3, it looks really good, and I will be uploading stuff as soon as I have the game. But yeah, overall, the video that I mentioned, I totally agree with everything MrTLexify said there. Like, obviously, the lack of mods and the fact that Activision doesn't want to expand the game will kill the game in the future. You know, like, people were talking about with Black Ops 3, you know how there's like, I'm pretty sure it was the Smith Plays or Patrick, they said that obviously how there's now the 3-year cycle on Call of Duty, that there will be, possibly there might be a game that's got a life cycle that lasts for 2 years instead of 1 year. And if I wish that were the case, I wish that were true, you know, because that would be amazing, having more zombies content from Treyarch. But that won't be true because Activision just want, you know, more customers to buy Ghosts 2 or Infinity Ward's next release, which is a bit of a shame, really. I mean, like, if they could just simultaneously release stuff for each game, that would just be so good in my opinion, because you'd have more content and there'd be more people wanting to play either game. You know, you wouldn't just be stuck playing the one game thinking, wow, this game fucking sucks. So yeah, I just hope that Activision listen to the community here and listen to what we want instead of doing what's going to make them the most money. Because let's just be honest here, Call of Duty will bring enough money in every single year to pay for what they made. You know, like, it makes so much money each and every single year that I think it would be fair for them to lose a little bit of money to make the game a little bit more consumer friendly, you know? Like, making the life cycle last for 2 years instead of 1 year, because, you know, like, 4 map packs, that's like 4 zombies maps, that's not enough. Like, I hate to say it, but like 4 zombies maps isn't enough for waiting 3 years now. You know, like, if we're gonna have to wait 3 years for a new game, I don't want only 4 DLC maps. I want more than that. And I hate to say it, I know it sounds so greedy, me saying I want more than 4 maps, but seriously, it's gonna kill the games if 4 maps is all that's released over 3 years, because, you know, the 3-year gap, it's gonna build even less hype for the game. And I know that Black Ops 3 has had so much hype for it recently, but like, how much hype will Ghosts have? Not very much. And you think about the next game, there's been 4 DLC maps, and there won't be much hype around it. Folk will just go, oh well, we're only going to get 4 maps, so there's not exactly much worth getting excited for. And that's just a shame, because you get all these multiplayer maps, so all the multiplayer players are, you know, they are provided for, and they have a lot of maps. But the zombies players, they're getting shafted. You only get 4 maps per a life cycle, and it's like, great. And then people are like, oh, well, you got all these on-disc maps. It's like, well, I'm sorry to say, but most of these on-disc maps fucking suck. Like Shadows of Evil, it looks amazing, but if you look at Black Ops 2, Transit, it fucking sucked. All the other maps that came as part of Transit fucking sucked. And then we had to wait for the first DLC map, which, what was the first DLC map? Was it, I think it was Die Rise, and Die Rise wasn't really that good either. I mean, like, it was fucking amazing compared to Transit, but it wasn't really that good, to be honest. So, you know, I really hope that they step up their game and bring out some better content this year for Black Ops 3. And yeah, I'm still excited for the game either way, but I just really hope Activision don't decide to absolutely shaft us on this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's been the Lone Courier. Peace.